Hey everyone, my name is Rachel Baldridge and I am your host for tonight. I'm gonna wait just a second for a few of you to hop on. I am so excited about this info session, so excited that you asked to join to be a part of this group, and I hope that you open your heart to this opportunity. I'm so thankful for this team, and we're gonna share with you all the ins and outs of coaching. So what do we do? How do we earn income? What does our team have to offer you? And then a lot of the common questions like, do you have to beat your goal weight? Do you have to know a lot about social media? Do you have to keep inventory? How much does it cost? All the good things. So if you hopped on, make sure to drop your name in the chat so I know that you're watching. If you have any current questions, go ahead and share that in the comments below. Hey Kirby, what's up, girl? I am so pumped for y'all to be here. So I'm going to start by sharing you. So this is our sneak peek. This is Restoration Nation. If you're in this page, it's because a coach from our team invited you to be here. We're so glad that you're participating in this. I'm going to start by sharing my story, but just keep in mind, I only represent a small portion of Restoration Nation. So there are a lot of coaches on our team with a lot of different stories, and I encourage you to reach out to the coach that invited you to this page and ask them what their coaching story is. Ask them to share their heart and why they became a coach and their story with this company, and so that you can really understand, when you choose to be a part of this team, what is it that you are stepping into and how amazing is it? So you're going to hear my perspective tonight. There are a lot of leaders on our team. I'm just the face. I'm the founder of Restoration Nation. So you'll see my face a lot. Hopefully that's a good thing. Hey Ashley, what's up? Hey Amanda, I'm so glad you guys are here. So I'm going to get started with my story. So I'm not going to take too long with this, and if you've not heard my story before, hopefully this encourages you to not give up on your goals. So for me, my story kind of starts when I got married. I got married in 2011. And I was very skinny. I was skinny fat, I would say. I was not healthy, but I was trim. I had a job that was super active. And so I was on my feet, literally running all day long. I could eat whatever I want and didn't gain. The good old days when the metabolism was really nice. And I was a size 2'4" when I got married, or probably like a 4'6" when I got married. And over the course of the next 3 years, I gained about 90 pounds. And it was enough to where my family was having interventions with me because they were concerned that there was something going on that I wasn't sharing. I had gone to a really dark place. A marriage, my husband's amazing. We're still married. He's just the light of my life. Like, I love him to pieces. But marriage was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And I moved straight from my parents' house into my home with my husband, and it was a hard adjustment. I also switched to a desk job and ended up gaining that 90 pounds. So the solution naturally was to get pregnant, right? Like that's the smart correlation is to get pregnant. And I thought, well, I'm so sad. A baby will make me happy. It was, we've been married for 3 years. It was about that time to start a family. So I had my son. In December of 2014, I had a very overweight pregnancy. I ended up tipping the scales at 225 pounds. And I had a very high-risk pregnancy at the end. I had preeclampsia, and I delivered my son 4 weeks early. Thankfully, he was perfect, and all is well. But I was very heavy after I had him. And for about 6 months, I just stayed that way. I was not someone who the breastfeeding, it just made all the pounds fall off. I was not that person. And so my son was 6 months old, and I was miserable. I didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. I don't know if I suffered from true postpartum depression or just, a real struggle of like, what am I doing with my life type thing. And I looked at my son when he was 6 months, and he was starting to sit up on his own, and I could see that he was going to be crawling soon. And I thought, pretty soon he's going to be walking and I won't be able to keep up. At that point in time, just standing from the floor to standing up was a huge exertion of energy. And I really struggled with walking down to the mailbox. My body hurt. Everything in my body hurt. My joints hurt. My back hurt. I was young. I don't remember, like 27, 26, 27. I was 27 when we had Aiden. And I shouldn't be feeling that way. And I was miserable I was at the time an insurance and billing administrative management position at a physical therapy clinic here locally. And I was literally arguing with insurance companies all day long. And I would leave my baby and cry on the way to work on my 30-minute commute to work. And I was just miserable in every sense of the word. I was pumping in the bathroom because they didn't have a pump place in the clinic I was working at. And I just thought to myself, there's got to be more to life than this. And I went to my doctor and I said, I think I'm depressed and I'm 8 and 6 months old. What can I take? I'd like to get on some medication because depression runs in my family. And the doctor looked at me and he said, no. He said, let's do one thing first. Let's give it a month. I want you to start exercising. He said, I want you to start working out and find some way to get active, if that's just walking. But in a month, if you still feel the same way that you do now, then I will prescribe you some medication. Thank God for him. Like, amazing that as a doctor, he did that for me. At the time, I was following my cousin who was doing a home fitness program, and she was doing one called Size by Shanti, and it was dance. And I love music. I love everything about dancing, and I'm a total spaz attack and awful at it. But I really enjoy that kind of fitness. I grew up with Paula Abdul, doing that with my mom. And I thought I could get down with some kind of dancing workout. And so I messaged her and I said, how do I get started? She was a coach, and so she added me into a challenge group. And at the time, I had no idea what a challenge group was. I was just like, I don't care. I could not even afford the package to get started. So if you've ever wanted to do something and you couldn't afford it, and you were just like, this is impossible, my mom was the one who gifted it to me. And that one choice, that one gift completely changed the course of my life. She gifted me this pack, and I got the DVD sets, and I started working out from home. But in the challenge group, I realized how valuable community was. I became so insanely plugged into the fact that all these other women in this group were also working out, also had kids, also had all these struggles, and yet they were inspiring each other to keep going. On the days where I didn't want to work out, I would go in that group and see, oh my gosh, XYZ person, they had a really hard day and they worked out. I better go downstairs and get mine in. And that was magical to be in that community. Now, you would think that I would start coaching right away. I didn't. I was overweight. At that point, I was still 70 pounds overweight. And I was like, I'm not going to coach. I'm 70 pounds overweight. Nobody would ever want to buy anything from me. I'm not going to do that. My cousin was like, you got to be a coach. You'd be a great coach. I was like, no thanks, girl, bye. And after a few months, she was like, Rachel, just sign up to be a coach so you can get the discount on Shakeology. Like, you love Shakeology. You need to be saving some money. And I was like, okay, I like to save money. And Shakeology has transformed my health. I'm someone who suffered from intense migraines from the age of 6 on. I was on daily medication too, actually, for 10 years, and am now off all medicine and only have 1 migraine every 6 months versus 15 migraines every single month. So it changed my health, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll save some money, but I'm not coaching. Don't ask me to coach. I'm not going to do it. And she was like, fine. Well, she kept bugging me, and she's my cousin. She can do that. She kept saying, Rachel, you're going to be an amazing coach. Like, just try this with me. And she drugged me to a local event. We have these every quarter. We host an event, and you get the opportunity, if you're local, to go to wherever the one is that's closest to you. She drugged me to that event. She made me cancel my hair appointment, and I went, and it was literally like I looked at everything I had ever wanted in my life, and the fog lifted, and I could see the vision for my future sitting in my lap in this coaching opportunity. At the time, I was an intern in billing administrative management position, and my whole life, all I'd ever wanted was to be a stay-at-home mom. I was that girl who literally, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be home with our kids. And I remember when I was pregnant with Aiden, I was devastated that wasn't going to happen. I argued with my husband. I was like, how do we live on poverty level so that I can be home? And we just couldn't. And so every morning I cried on the way to work because I wanted to be home with him, and I was missing out on so many things. And I know that that's not everybody's vision and not everybody's story. And even within this team, that's not everybody's vision and everybody's story. So, but we all have a why that motivates us. For some of our coaches, it's they want to pay off debt. For some of our coaches, it's that they want to take their spouse on an all-expense paid vacation. For some of our coaches, they want to have fun money. We have a coach on our team that uses her income to pay for a cleaning lady every couple of weeks. There's so many reasons why you could be a coach. For me, it was a really strong motivating factor to want to be home. I went to that event, and I saw the heart of the company. And I said, I'm going to go all in. What do I have to lose? I'm already happier. I'm already healthier. I'm already seeing results. If I start sharing that and people want to, join me, then I can earn an income on the side as well. Well, that was January, and I started sacrificing every free second I had. I would get up at 4 a.m. and I would work my business. I would work my business on lunch break. I'd work my business while I was pumping, because I was a pumping mama with a baby who never latched. And I hustled and sacrificed every free second of time that I could for 8 months. And by the time August rolled around, I was able to fire my boss and come home and be a full-time health and fitness coach. And that was the most rewarding day of my life, to have worked so hard for something that I didn't think was possible, but I didn't have anything to lose to try. And in that time, there was a season in our family's life, like that was a couple years ago. So I've been a coach almost 4 years now. And in this course of this 4 years, I lost 80 pounds. I got pregnant with our second son, had a healthy second pregnancy. Even though I did gain about 50 pounds, I worked out like 5 days a week the whole pregnancy, so that counts for something. I've lost down below my pre-pregnancy weight now, so it's another 65 pounds. And am living this life by design that I never thought was possible. But not just that, my husband last fall was let go from his job, not his fault, but it was a season of financial struggle that we did not expect to be in. And I was able to look at him and tell him, babe, I got this. Like, until you have another job, I can carry us. And I did. I carried us financially until he had accepted another position. And our family paid off all of our debt for a long time. We were living in the red every single month. My husband, now he's a youth pastor. When he was let go, he was in web design. But before that, he was a worship pastor for 10 years at a church plant. And they did not make any money. Like, he got half his paycheck most months. And so we were living in the red, even with me working, financially strained in every way. And so we paid off all of our debt. And honestly, it's given me, and this is what I didn't realize. I don't know if any of you guys on here are stay-at-home mamas. I didn't realize that I was wired to be a stay-at-home mom, but I was not wired to be a stay-at-home mom that didn't have an outlet. And so I have this beautiful community. If you are in here, you are invited by a Restoration Nation coach, and we love what we do. We are so empowered by helping other people, and it's so exciting to us, and that fills my cup up. And this business forces me to put myself first with 2 young kids who are 1 and 4, 1 and 4-year-old boys who need all the attention and love and energy, and they need a mom that's willing to chase them and have fun with them. And I get to be that mom for them because I'm pouring from a full cup, and this business forces me to do that. So that's a little bit about my story. I want to go into a lot of information for you. So I would love it if you would put your questions in the comments below. That would really help me out. But tonight I want you to open your heart. I want you to open your mind to what you can do with your life if you just let go and think outside the box. I think so often we are taught to fit a mold or to live life a certain way or to reach a certain goal, and that something like this, especially in this day and age where network marketing is becoming more popular, there's a stigma attached to it. But if you open your eyes and you open your heart to the opportunity that's sitting here, that's all I ask of you. Because if you open your hearts to that what if this opportunity changed your life? What if you could reach your health and fitness goals and keep them off? Like for me, becoming a coach I did that because I needed accountability, because I had tried every fad diet, every wrap, every pill, every Whole30, every keto, everything, and I had never stuck with anything, and I would lose 5 pounds and gain 10, and that was my story until this. Being a coach holds me accountable and holds me to a higher standard, and I need that in my journey. And it's very freeing and empowering to be able to impact other people through my story. And that's the same with the coaches on our team. We have coaches who have lost 100 pounds. We have coaches who have gained muscle. We have coaches who have got below their pre-baby weight. We have coaches who are working through health issues and have not given up. There's just such a range here, and there would be a spot for you. So open your mind, open your heart, and we're going to get started, okay? So why Restoration Nation? So this is a question. There are lots of Beachbody teams, and I have had the honor of leading this one for 4 years now, and I am so proud to represent Restoration Nation. And our tagline is Restoration Nation, restoring lives one body, heart, and mindset at a time. But why us? Why should you choose us as a team that you become a coach on? Well, First of all, our new coaches are seeing rapid success. More so now in the last 8 months than ever before. Our new coaches are not only getting started right, they are launching their business and seeing instant success. So within the first couple of weeks, they're paying off their initial package investment. Within the first 3 months, they're earning a free ticket to our yearly convention. They are paying for their own products every single month and then some. We had a coach last week on our team who she made $1,000 in one week, and she has only been a coach for 3 months, 4 months. We had a coach last week that has only been coaching for a few months, and she made $400 last week. And then for me, I'm someone who's been in this for a long time. I have a huge clientele at this point. I made $3,500 last week in 1 week. And so there's a huge opportunity, but our new coaches, it's really important that you get started right. And our new coaches are thriving and really rocking this business because we've found a way to help them launch their businesses successfully. The second is we are currently ranked number 78 out of 450,000. So from a company standpoint, we are of the top 100 teams in the entire company, and we hold that title with a lot of pride and a lot of hard work. We have coaches advancing their businesses and giving themselves promotions. We are a family. So you will be met with encouragement and love every step of the way in this process. You're never going to feel like you're alone. You're going to have a team of women who are so positive and so encouraging and so uplifting. I know for me, I've never had a female support base that didn't have some negativity attached to it, that didn't have some expectations of me for them to want to invest in me. In this business, in this team, you're going to find women who are genuinely wanting you to succeed and are going to join arms with you as you do so, but also are going to do so in a positive way. We don't dwell on negative. We don't look at the hard stuff. We focus on only the positive and push forward together. So the next question that most people ask is, how do we earn income? And Stacy, yes, we get paid weekly. So if you have earned some kind of income in the week prior to it, you get paid every single week for your hard work. So how do you earn income? So before I talk about this, it's my legal obligation to share with you our income disclosure. This is common sense, honestly. But Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody Coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. See our statement of independent coach earnings located in the back office for the most recent information about income. Honestly, it's common sense. Nothing in this world comes easy. You're going to have to work. This business is work. I'm not going to paint a rosy picture, perfect rainbows and sunshine, thing for you, because it is work, and it's just a different kind of work that you're probably not used to. But it does take work. It does take effort. It does take sacrifice, but it is well worth it, and you're going to feel so fulfilled in it as well. So how do you earn income? The first way is retail commission based. So you're going to earn 25% off of all products. So no matter how big or how small, you earn 25% commission off of anything that you connect a client to. Challenge pack purchases, which that's what most people get set up, because a challenge pack, if you're not familiar with that term, it's basically a workout system and a nutrition system paired with either Shakeology or the performance line. So it's kind of the best of all the worlds. You get your fitness, you get your nutrition, and then you get your superfoods to meet all the missing links. So that's what a challenge pack is. And so on challenge packs, if you connect your mom or your sister or your cousin with a challenge pack, you're going to earn 35% commission off of that challenge pack. That's anywhere from $38 to $105 per challenge pack sold. The next way is membership. So Beachbody On Demand is our digital fitness program membership. And so you're going to earn 40% commission off of every time you sign somebody up just for the workouts alone. So if you sign somebody up for a year of Beachbody On Demand, that's $99, you're going to earn $38, $39, $40 of that. So you earn 40%. There's also fast start bonuses. This is a way to earn income if you sign up coaches underneath you in your downline. Then you get an additional, basically topper on top of your commission. So you're going to get your commission plus a little extra. That can range anywhere from $50 to $150. When people sign up from the Beachbody website, so there are a lot of people that still go directly to the Beachbody website. Maybe they saw an infomercial, maybe they saw somebody post and they didn't take the time to ask the person about it. And these are people that go to Beachbody and they get on beachbody.com and they sign up for something, and that purchase is assigned to some coach somewhere. Most people don't realize that. If they sign up online, they do actually get assigned a coach. So it's based, you have to kind of qualify to earn those free leads, but you do have the opportunity for free leads. Honestly, if you're working your business at all, you're going to get those free leads because it's a very easy benchmark to accomplish. Team cycle bonuses. So this is kind of the next phase. So you have your commission, and then you have your what you earn off your team. And so the ultimate goal is for you to grow a team of people that are also helping people change their lives. So you're now changing your life, you're changing your health, you're changing your fitness, you are accomplishing everything that you want from your own personal standpoint. You're sharing that, and then people are being inspired by you and want to join you too. But not just with that, they realize, wow, this isn't rocket science, and this is fun, and coaching is a lot of freaking fun. And they want to join you too under your team. Maybe they do that just like I did in the beginning to save money. Maybe they just want a discount, 25% on their shakes every single month. Or maybe they actually want to build a business. Regardless, you're going to earn team cycle bonuses from the sales of your entire downline organization. So this means whether people are just purchasing Shakeology at a discount, you earn off of that. Whether you are you have somebody who is actually building their own business as well, like I have now as a downline, and a lot of our leaders on our team actually have this experience too, so duplication is there. So you get team cycle bonuses. This does not impact their income. So your coaches are earning income, and you are earning income as well. Then you're not taking away from them, if that makes sense. You also get a matching bonus when you get up to a certain level in the business. You can earn anywhere from 5 to 10% off of what your leaders are also accomplishing in their business. And then there are Star Diamond leadership bonuses. This is as you advance your business and you help your coaches see success, you get to qualify for the quarterly bonuses for Star Diamond and up. These can range anywhere from $1,000 to $25,000 every single quarter. So that's in addition to the income that you're earning on top of your regular income. So an extra $1,000 a quarter or an extra $25,000 a quarter sounds pretty dang good. Am I right? Okay, so what are the additional perks? So some other things you might not realize will happen when you're a coach is, number one, you're going to get monthly gifts like almost every single month just for helping people. You're going to be rewarded for your hard work and helping people reach their goals. So it might be free swag, it might be tank tops. I've gotten a vision board, I've gotten a Monopoly game upstairs. It might be headbands or hats or just super fun stuff. It's like Christmas every month at my house because I have so much stuff that's been gifted to me just for helping 3 people a month reach their, get connected to a challenge pack. That's it. You can have the opportunity to earn all-inclusive all expense paid vacations. This is huge for a lot of people because I know for our family, we never could afford to travel. And so for us, an all expense vacation would be huge. And I've actually earned 3, and we're not taking our first one until next year because I was either pregnant or we had a newborn or we didn't have childcare. So I'm finally going on that vacation. But in 2020, we're having 5 all expense paid days at the Hard Rock in Punta Cana. They do cruises, we've gone to other different locations. It's just a complete luxury. And you know how you earn that? You help 3 to 5 people a month. If you help 3 to 5 people a month, you earn an entire free vacation for you and a significant other, a value of like $3,000 to $5,000 just for on top of doing your job, like on top of helping people. It's insane. So you can earn all-inclusive vacations, leadership conferences, you get recognition from the company for reaching your goals. There's a quarterly contest that you can be a part of. There's just all sorts of fun stuff that happens. So the next question I get is, what do people do? Actually, Stacy had, so only one time % unless they continue to buy it. Yes. So Stacy, it's a percentage every time someone purchases something. So if somebody signs up for a year of Beachbody On Demand, then you get that one-time commission. And then if they renew it a year later, then you will get the commission again if they decide to repurchase. If they repurchase Shakeology every single month, you'll earn something off of that. Okay, so what do we do as coaches? We are real people, first of all. And we use these programs to get real results. So our first step, our first plan of attack is to change our own life and to make a difference in our own life and get our own results so that then we can pay it forward and use that to impact the world. There are no qualifications that you have to meet in order to be a coach. You just have to have a desire to help yourself first and then help someone else do the same. So a couple common myths. Do you have to be your goal weight? Heck to the no. In fact, all of our new coaches who have seen so much success in the past couple of months, they did not start at their goal weight. Every single coach that has seen success in the last 6 months, none of them started at their goal weight. They all started right out of the gate with their journey and have done amazing things in this business. And so no, you do not have to be your goal weight. I was still 60 pounds overweight when I started my coaching business, but that is so inspiring. Like, I see so much credibility in someone when I can watch them dedicate hard work every single day, and I know that they had hard days and they had screw ups and they had struggles. And to watch that is way more inspiring than it is for me to just see a before and after and wonder if it was photoshopped. If you show them what it took to get from point A to point B, that is credibility, and that's where people are going to start asking you what you're doing, and that's how you get your first clients. So no, you don't have to be your goal weight. You do not have to be a personal trainer. If you are, awesome. We do have people on our team who are personal trainers. They're amazing coaches, but it's not a requirement. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You don't have to be a business professional or an expert in social media. All the tools to grow in your business are given to us by Beachbody and within this team. So we are able to improve any areas that we don't understand. So our mission as coaches is to help people achieve their goals to live happy, healthy, fulfilled lives. Our vital behaviors given to us by the company, something that I absolutely love about Beachbody, are as follows. So number one, our first vital behavior is be proof of the product. Your number one job, and this is why I love having coaching for accountability. It keeps you on track with your journey like never before. So number one is be proof of the product. Your goal is to always continue to work on yourself first, and you lead by example with consistency and heart, and people are going to come to you by seeing you show up every single day, getting results week in and week out, and living proof that their programs and products work. Because truth be told, if you follow 21 Day Fix from start to finish and you use the containers, you're going to see crazy awesome results. If you follow 2B Mindset and you do Core to Force, you're going to see crazy awesome results. And so your number one job is to see success yourself and share that every step of the way. So that's the first vital behavior. The second vital behavior is connect, invite, and follow up. Okay, so I'm going to break that down for you. Break it down. We are a company about relationships. So it's very easy to look at other network marketing companies and think that you put them all in the same box. I'm going to encourage you to not do this with Beachbody because we're not. We are all about relationships. And hopefully that is seen by the coaches that invited you to this group. But if you think about other organizations, what we have to offer transcends time. Like, there will always be people that need to work out. There will always be people that need nutrition help. There are always going to be people who need accountability. And so we're not a quick fix. We're not a gimmick. We're not a fad. We're not a coffee that's going to make you skinny overnight. Like, we are a company that's going to transcend time because we are based off true, real, healthy habits. And that is huge. So we're a company about relationships that starts by taking care of people first. So this is how you avoid feeling like a salesperson. That's a common, if you've ever felt like worried about that with coaching, I'd love to hear in the comments below. Most commonly, the biggest objection I get from people about coaching is, I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to sell people anything. I don't want people to think that I'm here spamming their inbox. And I just gotta say, girl, I feel you, that I don't want that either. And I don't want any of our team to feel that. And I don't want any of our team's teams to feel that. And it's my mission to help you find a way to share your journey with authenticity, vulnerability, and truth in a way that does not come across salesy. I'm not going to ask you to post pictures of you with your shake. I'm not going to ask you to become this billboard and post these stock images. In fact, I might slap your wrist if you do, because I don't want that. We are not salespeople. Our mission is to change someone's life, and we do that through relationship. That's huge. So To avoid feeling like a salesperson, you share authentically. You connect with the people who follow your journey. So people, whether that's Instagram or Facebook, you are connecting with your audience. You figure out a way to invite them to change their life with you. So that's going to happen organically, most likely. With most of our customers, it happens in a very natural way because we're becoming friends with the people that we follow on social media. We're becoming friends with the people that are commenting on our posts and are liking our posts. And so we find a way very organically to send that invite to them to say, hey, I got this killer challenge coming up, and I don't know, you've been liking all my stuff. Would you want some details about it? And you are connecting with them and inviting them to join you because my corporate mentor, my team has heard this all the time. My corporate mentor once told me, he said, don't hold someone else's destiny trapped in your mouth. And a lot of times that's people's fear. But truthfully, if my cousin had not invited me to join her challenge group, I would not be here 4 years later, debt-free and down 150 pounds. And that one choice to send that message was a huge thing. I don't want you to spam people. I don't want you to like be that person, but we're going to teach you how to do it in a way that's authentic. So the next one was follow-ups, are a huge way that we move our business forward. We use follow-ups as a way to check back in with someone. So this could be as simple as a, hey girl, how are you doing? And it doesn't have to be a salesy like, hey, you gonna buy this month? Like it's just a casual conversation of you building a friendship with someone. And then, I talked about that. Okay, so the third vital behavior is get people results. That's your job. You're going to get yourself results, number one. You're going to invite people, and then you're going to get your people results. And I can tell you, hands down, this is the most rewarding part of this business. And if my coaches are on here, like I want you to comment below how much weight you have lost since starting as a coach or starting your journey with our team. Because that is the absolute most motivating thing on this planet. For me, when I had my first client who lost 100 pounds, I bawled like a baby because I knew she overcame PCOS. She is now off all medications, and hopefully her and her husband can have a family one day now because her body is in the healthiest and fittest it has ever been. And that to me meant more to than any number sign. And you're going to find that in our team that while we have to talk about money on this call because it is about coaching and you are running a business and earning an income, it is truly about changing people's lives. It is truly about making a difference in this world. It's truly about leaving a legacy. If you think about your life, are you leaving a legacy with the life that you're living right now? Are you leaving a legacy that if you died tomorrow, what would people say about you? What would people sit back and say about what you brought to this earth? And for me, I want to be known that I made a difference, that I impacted people and inspired them when they didn't believe in themselves, that I inspired my coaches to dream big when they didn't believe in themselves. And that's what our team culture is all about, is we want to inspire and encourage and motivate people. And that's the best part of this vital behavior, is that we get to help our clients see success. And we do that through our challenge groups. We don't just sign somebody up and then leave them high and dry. We connect them to a challenge pack, and then we connect them to a group that we run as a team every single month so that they never have a place, never have a lack of accountability and support. And the fourth vital behavior is to do personal development. Oh my gosh, Paige, Jesse, Kendra, 33.5 pounds, 50 pounds, 35 pounds, lost with our team, 22 pounds and 82 pounds total postpartum. I mean, how inspiring is that? That makes me like want to go conquer the world right now. So number 4 is do personal development. This is a huge priority in your business. You're going to want to grow your mind as you're growing your body as well. So we'll teach you all about that. We'll find the best personal development approach for you, whether that's an audible in the car on your commute on the way to work, whether that's, a training, whatever that might be, we'll help you with that. So what tools do you get in your business as a coach? You're going to get the triple combo, fitness, nutrition, and support. So you yourself have all of that, but you're also connecting your people to it too. You've got fitness, which is Beachbody On Demand. It's going to deliver high-class fitness programs for every fitness age, for every fitness level, for every fitness age, for every fitness level, and for every age, for every workout ability. They're going to have Beachbody On Demand, and so will you. They're going to have nutrition plans, everything from Shakeology to the Performance line to the pediatrician approved superfood shake that we have for kids. Top of the line quality that's all natural and good for you and good for your body. It's not crap. There's no artificial ingredients, no artificial anything. We ain't about that life. And then the third one is private challenge groups that are run monthly. What's really neat is that as a new coach, you don't have to figure all this out on your own. You literally can go find 3 of your best friends and say, I'm doing this thing and I want to reach XYZ goal in the next month. My team's running an awesome challenge. Will you be my buddy? Will you be my accountability partner? And you bring 3 of your most favorite people in your life that you love the most, that would mean the most to you if you impacted them. You bring them into our challenge. We run it together, so you don't have to create anything. You can just add them to a private Facebook group page, and you have all the tools right there at your fingertips for yourself and for your clients. So what support do you have as a coach? So you decided this is for you, and what do you get as a coach? You're going to get the coach back office, which is I'm going to talk about how much it costs in a second, but that your monthly fee pays for your back office, which is customer service. They process all your orders. There's no inventory. You're not keeping any kind of product. The only products you pay for are your own stuff, and that's it. The customer service ships everything, and you don't keep any kind of inventory. So the Coach Online Office is the hub of all of that. The second thing is you get a new coach training in our team page. So we have created a training that is going to teach you how to launch your business successfully. We have weekly team calls every Monday night at 9 p.m. We hop on a Zoom call, which is a video conference free software. And every Monday night at 9, we get to hang out together. We laugh together. We have fun together. We learn and we grow together. And it is such a blessing to be a part of that bigger picture of all these women who are working on their goals. And we teach you, we train you every single Monday night, whether it's on mindset and belief in yourself, how to sign up people, how to grow your network, whatever it might be. We're going to teach you all the things, I promise. On Tuesday nights right now, we're running a mentorship and power hour, which is basically we get on, I problem solve with you in your business, no matter what your coach is. We all get on together and we run things together. And I mentor you. You're mentored with your coach, and you get to get on Tuesday nights and hang out and work your business together. And we teach you, like, okay, if you're to sit down for an hour, what are the things you would actually do? You get our private team page, and the whole point of that is that you are not alone in this process. You will not be signed up and then just left to the wolves and given a welcome email and said, okay, good luck. You're going to be supported every single step of the way, and we are all constantly learning together. I've been doing this for 4 years, and there's never been a single moment where I have not been in a state of growth, where I'm learning something, whether it's about leadership, whether it's about how to run challenge groups, whatever it may be. I've always stayed in a place of learning. So I want to talk, we've kind of talked a lot. We've talked a lot about what do coaches actually do. We've talked about how do we earn income, why our team. I want to hear your biggest fears or concerns dropped in the comments, because that's what I'm going to talk about next, is our most common objections. So the question I sometimes get is this a pyramid scheme? So that's a common misconception. Let me put it that way. We're going to talk about what is a pyramid scheme. First of all, if you're a coach, it's going to look like it's a pyramid, but every organization looks like a pyramid. So you have your boss in your corporate job, and then you have the people who work for your boss. So it looks like a pyramid. And everybody kind of has that hierarchy structure. So what is a pyramid scheme? Number one, it's illegal. So let me break that down for you. It's not legal, and Beachbody has been around for, I think we just celebrated 20 years. So we have been around for a really long time. So if we were illegal, we would have been shut down a long time ago. What a pyramid scheme is, I'm reading off my notes because it's a little bit complicated. A pyramid scheme is when you ask somebody to buy into something. So that would be like me asking you to buy into this with nothing in return. So this is me saying, okay, Stacy, you're going to give me $200 to sign up to be a coach. And when you sign up your next person, then you'll get your money back. Or you're asking people up front to buy a lot of product. So there's a lot of common MLMs that make you buy like thousands of dollars in product up front, and that when you sell it, you'll get your money back. So let me explain how this is not us. So with Beachbody, you could sign up right now today for $39.95. If you signed up in my business and you paid $39.95, I get $0 from you. I don't earn a single penny from that $39.95 sign up. When you do that, I'm not making income. With a pyramid scheme, you are asked to pay a lot up front, where the recruiter makes all of the money, and you are only earned your success if you end up signing someone up later down the road. Does that make sense? So my success as a leader and the other leaders on this team depends on your success. So in order for me to be successful, it's my job to help my coaches be successful. And so if I'm unable to help you be successful, then I'm not going to make any money, and so on and so forth. So this is why we run mentorship programs within our team, so that we can help our coaches launch their business successfully so they never face any of that issue. Lack of social media knowledge, that's a current common fear. People don't understand social media. Maybe they're not super active on social media. I was someone who had a very small following when I started. I had 300 friends on Facebook and I had 0 Instagram. So now I have over 5,000 people on Instagram who follow me and almost 4,000 friends on Facebook. And that has organically grown over the last 4 years. We will teach you how to do that, so don't be afraid. We'll teach you how to share on your social media, share your story. We'll teach you how to post. We'll teach you all the things, so you do not have to know any of it in order to start. Another huge issue that people have is not enough time. Okay, if I have anybody on this call that feels that way, that they don't have enough time for coaching, I felt that way too. That was my main reason for not coaching in the first place, was because I was working in corporate America. I had a young son, and I did not want to come home at the end of the day and work my business after I was already exhausted and spent, and didn't want to have to prioritize that. But the truth is that we can teach you how to work your business in an hour a day, broken up over the course of the day. So maybe you get up at 5 a.m. and you chug your Energize, your pre-workout, and you spend 15 minutes while your Energize is kicking in doing your first block of work with your business. Then you spend 15 minutes on your lunch break doing another block of work. Or maybe when the kids nap, I do a lot of my workflow while my kids nap. Even now, I get up early, I get up at 5, I work from 5 to 7. And my kids nap, if they nap, because that's never predictable. I'll work from 1 to 2:30, and then when when my whole family goes to bed at night, I'll work from 10 to 11:30, and my day is just broken up. And I work a lot because I do this full time. Most of the coaches on our team work maybe 30 minutes to an hour a day, and so it's totally doable with any schedule. No matter what you got on your plate, we will teach you how to do it in a way that's smart and maximizes your time if you have very limited time. We have several coaches on our team. Actually, most of the coaches on our team work full time in corporate America. All of our leaders work full time in corporate America, or are full-time stay-at-home moms of multiple kiddos. And so you have multiple kids running around your feet, and they're juggling that as well. So the last one I got, thank you so much, Amanda, for sharing that. This is the one that we got the most on that poll that we did, is the fear of failing. And this is such a common issue with people, and I want to say this in the nicest way possible because I've been there. Like, I remember how that felt. I remember I was like, why would anybody want to sign up with me when I'm 60 pounds overweight and I don't have any credibility? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no background in nutrition or health or fitness. I'm the girl who's like allergic to sweating and hates working out. So why would anybody want to sign up with me? And so a lot of that fear was centered around what people thought of me. And at one point I stepped back and I thought, I have this crossroads, and I can either continue to let someone else's opinion determine the course of my life and let their opinion of what I'm doing impact me, or I have this life by design, this gateway to everything I've ever wanted in life sitting right here, and I'm gonna let someone else's opinion keep me from what I actually want. Like, are you gonna let someone else's opinion keep you from being debt free? Are you gonna let someone else's opinion keep you from being the happiest, healthiest, and fittest person that you've ever been? If someone is in your corner and they are judging you because you're trying another diet, then they don't need to be in your corner. And I'm just going to say that right now. That fear of what other people are saying, your circle should be so filled with positivity that they are your biggest cheerleaders. And so that fear is a lot of time what other people think of me. And the more that I did personal development to become the best version of myself possible, and to know that I was being authentic, I was being vulnerable, and every day when I showed up, I was doing so out of a desire to change someone's life, that fear goes away. And so I saw this quote earlier, and it says, well, first off, let me back up. Worst case scenario in this is your worst case scenario. You get a challenge back, you decide to become a coach. Your worst case scenario is that you become the happiest, healthiest person you've ever been. You get results. You reach your weight loss goals. That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is you reach all your goals. You pay off your debt. You go on all expense vacations. You get to have fulfillment and purpose and make a difference and leave a legacy. And that's the best case scenario. So worst case scenario, you're the happiest, fittest person you've ever been. But best case scenario, you're changing your life and others too. And so I heard this quote earlier today, and it says, fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. And the choice is yours. So I know that it can be scary, but what's really neat about our community is that we are going to be there for you every step of the way, and you don't have to do this alone, and we all feel the same way you do. And so you're going to have that community and that love and that support, and we're going to make sure that we are never let you down in that area. So we're wrapping it up now. Thanks for bearing with me. We are wrapping it up. So our action plan, what are my options now? How much does it cost? Well, there are 3 paths. They're all going to be the same kind of sign-up process, but there are really 3 paths when it comes to becoming a coach. Number 1, you can be a discount coach. This is someone who was like me in the beginning, who just wanted to save some money. As a coach, you get 25% off all products of any kind. So you're 25% off your shakes, your Energized, your workout, all the things. And so I just wanted to save some money. So a discount coach is someone who is a part of our community, but has made the decision that they want to work on themselves. And so they want to do so while saving money. So that's a discount coach. Number 2 is a hobby coach. This is someone who likely has a full-time job, has multiple kids probably. They love the products. They love the community. They love everything. They eat, sleep, breathe Beachbody, and they want to share it. And they probably run active challenge groups, but they're doing this as a part-time kind of side gig kind of thing. Then you have number 3, which is the business builder. This is someone who sets goals in their business every single month, who has a vision for their life and what they're working towards. These are the ones that get bonuses and they advance their rank. They work hard and they're consistent every single day, and they look for massive financial freedom. So those are kind of your 3 routes. Now, how much does it cost to sign up? If you have ever bought a challenge pack, so if you bought any kind of challenge pack with a Restoration Nation team coach, then if you don't already have a coach account, then your $40 fee to switch it over will be refunded back to you because you've bought a challenge pack in the past. Now, if you've never bought a challenge pack, those range anywhere from $160 to $220. That's kind of the bracket, but you're literally just paying for your supplies for you to reach your goals. So you're paying for a year of workouts, you're paying for a month of shakes, and you're paying for a nutrition program of your choice. So you get everything, access to our groups, all of that for that one low price. So that's what it costs. Monthly, you're looking at $15.95 fee every single month, and that is what helps you with customer service. That gets you your back office, and even with that fee, you're still saving $20 to $25 every month on your shakes. So that's kind of the cost about that. So what happens? Let's say you were inspired tonight. I really hope you were. I love talking about this. Our team, the coach that invited you to this page, has heart and has a desire to change lives. And I hope that you open your heart to the possibility of what could happen if you actually did give yourself a chance to overcome fear and work towards your goals with the support and the tools and the encouragement and positivity of this team. So what happens if you sign up? So after we get off this call, I want you to contact your coach and let them know what you're thinking, what your fears are, what your concerns are, and what route sounds best to you. Or even if this isn't for you, just let them know. And there's no harm, no foul. We promise we're not going to harass you. We're not going to be those people. If you do decide that you're going to sign up to become a coach, you get a welcome email from your coach. It's going to have a link to a Google form that will it's basically your new coach checklist. It teaches you how to sign someone up. It teaches you how to locate your back office, how to set up your automatic draft, and just kind of the fundamentals of being a coach. Once you complete that, on Monday night, we're hosting a new coach getting started call, which I will lead. So if you are a new coach that signed up in our team, then you'll get to be a part of that call where I'm going to teach you how to launch your business. I will literally give you step-by-step instructions on how to kick your business off and get started as a new coach. After that, you get all of the monthly calls, you get all of the weekly calls that we do, you have access to so much, and then we have those Tuesday night mentorship calls where we can always hop on and problem solve with you to make sure that you're seeing the success in your business that you deserve. So you also get access to our monthly groups, so you can put all your people in there. That's all I've got for you tonight. I am so thankful that you decided to spend some time with us tonight, and I hope that this touched you and it encouraged you to dream bigger. Really take some time to reflect on why coaching speaks to you, what it is specifically that you're wanting to work towards. Are you looking to have a life by design? Are you looking for a little bit more financial freedom for your family? Are you wanting to stay accountable in your health and fitness journey? Are you craving that female girl tribe of women that can inspire you and encourage you and positivity in your life? Our mission as Restoration Nation is to restore lives one body, heart, and mindset at a time. So everything you want is on the other side of fear. So are you going to let fear hold you back from the dream that's been planted in your heart? Or are you going to let yourself run with it and be excited and let us guide you every step of the way? So thanks so much. If you have any further questions, make sure to put them in the comments below. I really appreciate your time tonight, and I hope that you found this helpful, and I hope to hear from you soon.